The next poem is called Crossword. It's for friends of mine called Clive and Cordelia Overhampton that I met after reading in Skibbereen probably 25 years ago. They love their crossword, and this poem is called Crossword. That word holds itself on tongue tip, like thunder to the promise of lightning, or a drop to leaf end in returning sunshine. Then something distracts, refracts, and the across town is elsewhere. Just as you have forgotten that you are remembering, it's when the solution begins. The next poem is for my mother. She died in a house fire a couple of years ago, and she went blind a long time ago. A youngish widow on a mixed farm. So this is a tough one for me to read. Damascus for Maureen Hogan. Perhaps it's a little consolation that the village lays a carpet of whispers as you are led into church on Sundays. That they look towards your pew at an angle and grab a glimpse of their lives in the blankness as though it were a mirror. When you hear those prayers for the sick through the nape of the priest's hands, who do you see or hear? Last winter's ice underfoot on the way to the cowhouse, or some October's apple falling, which will not splinter or fall through your eyes again. Once, thinking you were alone, you shuddered. Then, like transparent fruit, 2 tears were shook free from your pain's branch. The sob, too much in your hands already, shattered the silence, and cracks raced to my shore of vision, exposing a torrent of helplessness. Sometimes when I chase the last pea around the plate, or say that girl is really pretty, I feel as if I've opened a letter that isn't for me. And she really loved it, actually. She loved that poem. Okay. Date. This you ought to know. When I'm planning what to say, I'm a quiver tight with words. But on the day, a slack string on a broken bow. I was brought up a Catholic, and part of the ritual was the rosary every night. Well, that's because I can't remember. It's a decade. Until I was 9 or 10, I don't remember any other cares than getting the lessons done in time to play a little more before the prayers. Though some nights, in the half moon around the fire of personalised chairs, between the mysteries, the pinching, the faces and smirks, I'd be half aware it was because of another world that we were kneeling there, thumbs to the heat. Many's the time since then I've prayed without smiling for heaven, just those like those nights when the rosary was said. Apart from this work, I'm from a farming background, and I have been farming. I'm not now, but we have been farming for the last 20 or 25 years or so. Small little organic farm, really, with mixed farm. And this poem is called Feeding Time. The hens, in other words. Feeding time. Out fly the fowl like feathers from a bolster, and who comes last but the rooster, pausing to raise a leg, stretch a claw, as though easing out a glove before his morning stroll. Attached to my hands by strings of grain, I move the flock across the yard and back again, back again. This is dedicated to Jean Migraine. I'm boasting, he's my French translator. He's a professor, he's retired now in France. He moves on to France in Normandy. For J&M Migraine's guest book, ducks break, unraveling seamless woven ripple. Rushes like severed rain surround the lake. This is C.